There we go. All right. Well, hello again, everyone. And I'm back. We're on back on the Arthritis Bike Classic trail here, back on Zwift. And we're about to do the Zwift Classics Innsbruck race, which you may have seen. I didn't do a live stream of it. I actually recorded it and then put it up later. I did it kind of the last minute earlier in the week. In fact, it's the very first of this series. Back on Sunday. I like the Zwift Classics. It's a good fun race series. And this is an interesting race because it's the Innsbruck room, which has that big hill climb. And last year, it was 3 complete laps. This year it's 2.5 laps, which means it finishes at the top of that climb. Anyway, we'll get into that as we go through. Kind of a quick setup here. I haven't got my space set up exactly as I would like it. So I think the chroma is a little bit off. We just have one quick, got 1 minute 37 before we start. So I'm just gonna have a quick crack at fixing that. So just bear with me a moment. See if we can improve this ever so slightly without me vanishing into the ether. Oh, I'm going there. It's not great, is it? Let's see, what can we do? Maybe that's not too bad. Is that one okay? There we go. It's like it was almost right and then it was not quite right. So we'll try to fix it up again, but I think probably as close as it's going to get at this moment in time. So we'll go with that. Not brilliant green screen today. Again, I didn't have the time to set up the lighting. I've done like 0 warm-up for this race, so it could be a total disaster. Still, we'll see. See what happens. And we'll also be talking, of course, about the Arthritis Bike Classic, the California Coast Classic, which is coming up very, very soon. And we will be getting underway, in fact, in less than 3 weeks. 3 weeks today will be day 1. And I'll be riding 83 miles from San Francisco to Santa Cruz. So, exciting stuff. Right, let's close this one out. Let's get back to the thing. 17 seconds, so I better get going. I'll switch my screen here. And we'll see where we get to. Yeah, I'm not hugely hopeful of doing well in this race, but we'll see if I can hold on at the start. It's usually a very quick start. Here we go, and they're off. Everyone who's done proper warm-ups is off. I think this is my warm-up. One slight advantage for me, though, is that my bike should be in half-decent condition here. And the reason for that is the same reason I haven't been riding all week. Is that 2 people going way off into the distance already? Oh dear. Let's stay with this group, see if we can catch them. Yeah, the bike's been in the shop. So, took it out for a little outside test ride earlier in the week. Brakes were not fantastic. And, I'll just get them checked. Local Trek bike shop here said, give it a good once over, a good clean. Took it in there, they looked at it, said, mate, you need a new chain. My chain was stretched. And it's because this bike is 3 years old. I haven't changed the chain. Cleaned it and everything. But it's still the same one. If you look at Strava, you'll see I've done 8,700 miles. Most of which is indoors, of course. So my back wheel hardly had a scratch on my chain. So we've got a new chain. Everything's lubed and waxed. Running very nicely. So, I just got it back. Literally in the door about an hour ago. Got the setup going. And I thought, all right, I'd like to do a Zwift Classics race today, maybe another one tomorrow. Having not done any training all week. So we're going to see how it goes. Looks like this group may all be coming back together. And we've got 25 in this race. I would hazard a bet Most of the 25 are here. Someone's gone off again. One person. There's always one, isn't there? Oh, well. Normally I'd say, well, if they're off on their own, they'll get caught. But there was that one Crit City race. If you look back a little while ago, that didn't happen. The guy went off on his own. Everyone else slowed down a bit and that was it. Game over. Anyway, let's see. I'm at the front here dragging this bunch along, and I'm not crazy about that. But if we're not going to let these two go, then someone's got to do the work. Looks like someone is doing the work, that's good. Anyway, yeah, so I got the bike fixed up. The gears are probably a little bit cleaner than they were. The shifting is correct now. It was actually off by one, I didn't realise it. But on the trip up the Alpe Zwift a couple of weeks ago, I realised I could not go into my lowest gear. Now, on Zwift, that's okay. You can do artificial gear changes by dropping what they call the trainer difficulty level, which is essentially, sounds like you're making it easier, but actually all you're doing is effectively putting yourself into a lower gear. In California, you might be able to do that. But really, I'm going to need my lowest gear. So, I forget what it is there. 29 or 30 on the back, and I really like that one. So, maybe even one lower. We'll see. All right, looks like we're coming back together. Groups all together. So, as a result of all that, what am I trying to say? Haven't done any training, didn't do any warm-up, so anything that happens here in this race will be purely as a result of me taking it easy, not wearing myself out, doing crazy rides. A C category ride, category enforcement, so no one from A and B is here. Probably no one from D unless they're looking to move up and do some practice. So, oh, there's a guy using his feather. I would have been saving that for the hill. Hill's coming up soon. 12.4 miles to go. So, like I said, 2.5 loops. And this, if you watch the previous race on YouTube, where I came fourth, I think, out of a similar size field. Exactly the same race. Well, same course, none of the same races, as far as I can tell. All right. Let's just keep up with the punch here. I had lots of ideas about tactics for that race the other day. You know, take it easy up the first time. Got 3 times up this hill, the leg snapper hill 3 times. First time, take it easy. Second time, split the group. Third time, go for victory. Nah. Well, it's kind of what happened. But in each case, it was just me hanging on to the group of leaders. So, let's see what happens here. Oh, heart rate 172 is okay. Given that we haven't done the hill yet. I imagine a chunk of these folks will get dropped on the hill. It might be, oh, maybe 18th. So there are 7 off the back. Group of size 18 going into the hill. Yeah. See. Oh yeah, people are easing up here. This might be a time to go, actually. Well, got the ghost. Maybe I'll pretend I'm going. There you go. Freak everyone out, they'll all think I've gone. No, I didn't go, guys. Sorry. Ha ha ha. See what the hill's like. I always think this is my kind of hill. Slightly too long for me maybe, but not by much. Maybe 20 seconds too long. Anyway, off the cobbles for the first time, over the bridge, and then let's do the hill. Oh, Chick-fil-A for lunch. Might be seeing that again before too long. A couple of people going off the front. Or is that just one? Just one, I think. No, it's two. All right, we'll see what happens. Drop the gears. And first time up the leg snapper. There we go. There is a bonus at the top of power up. There's a little gap emerging here. Let's see. We won't know until we get over the top. First time up, all is well. Obviously, burnt some matches doing that. Better keep that for the next time round. Down, super tight, and get breath back. There's another super tuck coming up in a minute. There we go. Get some speed. Super tuck. Oh, everyone's tired, so we're going to regroup. Let's see, how big is the group? Couple coming up to us. Okay, the others seem to be strung out of it. So we'll do about 12, we think. 12 or 13. All right. Oh, it's tiring. Oh, one guy's going. I haven't got the energy. My energy is all about staying with the group today. Stringing it out. Okay. Come on, let's bring him back. Come on, everyone. Bring him back. Cute. Who is that off the front? Mosnack? Mosnack. And we're back. All right, along the start-finish line here. This is the straight where we started. So one lap completed, 1.5 to go. Looks like we've shown about half the people. Looks about 11 or 12. Let's drop off the back and see since we're busy blobbing up at the moment. We'll drop off the back, see what position I'm in. Off. Okay. So 12 in this group out of 25. So top half, stay to this route. Everyone's taking it very easy. Like 160 watts. They're all getting ready for another crack at the leg snapper now. Tactics. One thing you can do is go here, because everyone's taking it easy. Last race, there was a guy who tried that over and over. Didn't work, brought him back. And it's probably too early because we're still just coming up to the finish of lap 1 here. So, but if people start taking it easy on lap 2, you could get a jump on them. So you get a jump on them, get 10, 12 seconds by the bottom of the climb. If you've got anything left of that climb, you're probably going to win. However, getting away from a group on the flat is not really my thing. I'm just saying that to watch out for other people doing it. Anyway, all right, start finish line. Another power up if I had space for one. And you'll see up here in the corner there, there's a white feather and a green circle. That is my current power up. You can only hold one at any given time. Although if you're using one when you cross the line, you will get a second. A bit like Mario Kart in that way. Anyway, off we go. Did I see someone jump off the front? Yeah, I did. Dadoosh. Israel has gone off the front. Right, well, this is probably as quiet as it's going to get. Let's talk arthritis. So above my head, remember that 4,000 target we had? Raised it to 5,000. 5,555. We know there's a bit more coming in as well. Thank you, everyone. The real target, sort of to be allowed to take part in the California bike ride is 3,300 for me. As a returning person, if you're brand new, it's 3,500. Set it a little bit higher. And we have lasted through that 5,000. Not going to raise it again. Thank you guys, though. You can continue to give. It doesn't stop just because we've reached the target. Overall, when I looked yesterday, the overall event, which has a target of $1 million, had raised a hair under 850,000. This is still 3 weeks before the event itself. The most intense fundraising comes immediately before and during the event, and then just about a few days afterwards when people share photos. So, hopeful of reaching 1 million. The number of competitors, I think, is 256 right now. Although I think at least 2 of those are not physically taking part, they're just fundraising. So, if you don't know what it is, we are raising money for the Arthritis Foundation. Really good organization. I actually had a meeting with them last week. There's a juvenile arthritis meeting in our town here in Charlotte, all over North Carolina, actually. They got us together in a few different locations. And not only is it a good place to get some support from the Arthritis Foundation and talk about what we're doing, got to meet other juvenile arthritis families, including one who have a daughter who is in the same school system as Hannah. In fact, Hannah goes to the middle school at Porter Ridge. This girl goes to the high school at Porter Ridge, just across on the same campus. But we'd never met. And it was so good. We got some tips from some people on medication. As you may know, Hannah's had to go back on medication, unfortunately. And we just made the decision that we're going to do, instead of pills, we are going to try some injections. So that'll be coming up in a few weeks, I think. So we're sad, but we're hopeful that it will make a difference. She is in pain every day. It's in her fingers mainly, in the joints and knuckles of her fingers. So we are raising money is the Arthritis Foundation. Do great stuff like supporting families, even just putting us in touch with each other, running conventions and camps, and they fund research looking for a cure. But this year at the Arthritis Bike Classic in California, I think there's a team coming from the research department at the Arthritis Foundation. The actual scientists themselves are coming in to ride the bikes this year. Along with, I think the CEO is coming too. So big deal. Along with, of course, Amgen and a few of the other major medication sponsors. So if you want to give, please do. Check out the description of this video. The link is there. You can give. Make a difference. Looking to support, looking for better treatments, and we're looking for a cure. All right. Meantime, I'm training for that. That's what I'm doing. Because it's a bike ride that's 525 miles over 8 days. From September the 10th, as I said, 3 weeks today, to September 17th, 4 weeks today. So 3 weeks today, we'll be rolling out to San Francisco. 4 weeks today, we'll be rolling into Los Angeles, having cycled the entire way on the coast. I've been training, and Zwift has been a big part of that. This is this game that you're seeing here, indoor cycling. All these people that I'm racing against are real people. Look on the right, you'll see where they're from. See their flags. Get a bit strung out here. We normally will catch up on the descent, I would think. Let's see. Yeah, we're catching up. So I've been doing long rides on this. Did 88 miles, including 2 huge mountains. A GPS model version of the Alp d'Huez was where it finished. Oh boy. Did that 2 weeks ago. This morning, had I had my bike back earlier, I was actually going to do another long one, 65 miles. With a lot of climbing. Didn't get it done. Didn't got the bike back until today. Anyway, we're losing touch here. Come on guys, catch up. So, all right, 6.4 miles to go. 2 ascents of the leg snapper left. Get a drink. Oh. Oh. We're in the center of Innsbruck. Of course, you may or may not recognize from the 2018, I think, World Championships, where Alejandro Valverde won it. Actually, the leg snapper that we're going to go up was only the first half of the final climb. It then goes round the corner and up into a little side street. Even more climbing. And that was where he got away and won his World Championships that year. What we're doing is the main circuit loop without the little finishing bit. Although we do finish at the top of what they're calling on Zwift the leg snapper climb. Okay. On we go. Up. These cobbles mean we're near the climb. Around 176 heart rate. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. See how it goes. Here comes the next effort. Number 2 of 3. Let's see if we can keep up. Try standing. Now we're still at the front. Get a break. A little rest. Super tight. How's everyone doing? We'll see. Give it a moment, then we'll see how big this group is. Maybe after the sprint. We may have shed a few more. We'll see. Some people catch up on this bit. Interesting, I got another. I used mine on the last one after most people. I might use it a little bit. Might use it a little bit ahead next time. Stefan, who led over the top of that one, the leg snap at that time, has just been kicked out of the race. You see that? The comments, he said category enforcement's kicked him out. I guess he was running consistently over 3.2. I wish I was. Not today. Not today. There we go. Let's see. Oh, change. 6. So there is no one behind us. Not 17 seconds for Sherman, 35 for Jeremy A. So they've all gone. So, how many left in the group? If I drift to the back here. 9th, is that? 9th. The leading group's down to 9. So it looks like on that one, we lost Stefan, who's now back racing again with a cone on his head. 56 seconds. Tiago says, go! Reads Jeremy Hayes Sherman at 17. And that's the top 9. A group like this against Sherman on his own, he's trying hard. Look at those numbers. G. Sherman on the right, 3.0, 3.3. He's at 16 seconds. Now, here's what might happen. One day I might do that. So if Sherman does manage to catch back up, make up 16 seconds on this group, who frankly taking it pretty easy, Sherman will be in no position to contest the final sprint. Look at us spread across the road. Heart rate 172. Everyone's taking it super easy. 3.5 miles to go. Start, finish line, or start line for the final times, not the finish line today. Normally it is. Starting to feel Chick-fil-A rising. All good. Mr. de Kock at the front there. Got a apparently got a feather and used it immediately. That was the last place to get a power-up before the hill. That is possibly the worst tactics I've ever seen on Zwift. Like, if there's one place you want a feather, it's on the leg snapper. Like in the whole of Zwift. Maybe Betty's Tea Rooms in Yorkshire or 23rd Street in Richmond. Or Libby Hill in Richmond. Or, I don't know, reverse Titans Grove, maybe? I mean, this is possibly the climb in all of Zwift where you most want a feather, because it's short. The feather doesn't last long. So it gives you a definite advantage going up the hill. And he got it going over the start-finish line, and he blew it. Sherman at 11 seconds has made up 5. He's putting out 3.6 watts per kilogram. If Sherman continues to put that out, Sherman will be kicked out. G Sherman, not M Sherman. Because those are B category numbers. But as I said, well, 2 things. Firstly, as I said, if he makes all the effort to catch up, he won't be able to do anything on the climb. Secondly, probably the reason he's that far back is because he didn't do well on the climb last time, and is therefore unlikely to do well this time. Anyway, group of 9, 2.5 miles to go. Doing okay. So, bigger than the other day. It was a group of 5, wasn't it, by this point the other day? I think I came 4th out of 5. Oh. G Sherman down to 9 seconds. Can we see him in the background yet? Let's see. Oh, look, way back there, coming around the corner. That's fun. Not lose track. Keep up with the bunch. So I guess if this group stays together, maybe Sherman joins us 10 at the bottom of the climb, unless someone does make a break for it. Might be a good idea. Given how the climbs have gone so far, 2 things. Number 1, I've done quite well on these climbs out of this group, and been either at the top or near the top of that. Last time I was 2nd, wasn't I? Behind the guy who got spiked. Owned. But it might be these people are just saving it. The last race, people were saving it. So, do I feel as bad as last Sunday? I'm not sure. I didn't feel good. I felt very tired going into that last bit. I think having a new chain on this bike and everything oiled, and I think I'm getting a few watts out of this. It feels very, very smooth. It's nice. And here comes Sherman, 30 seconds now. You want to watch him come up? Let's have a look. There he is. Should give him a... Oh, someone's off the front. Quick! Go! Emergency, emergency! Someone's going. Come on. Catch him, guys. Come on. Let's get him. Sherman now with us. Mile to go. Where is he now? Are we catching him? I think we are. Come on. I'll lead the charge. Come on, guys. Oh. I was using his thing to go. Invisible. Come on. Right, let's get a drink before the climb. The denouement. I don't like 188 heart rate. See what happens. Hold it. Drop it. Let's get. Let's get. Third, I think. Look. It's good. Cock, Mosnack, me. I'll take it. Oh. Well done, everyone. Oh. That was all right. Get to the top of this hill. Wind it down. Well, third. Possibly could have done a bit better. Not sure. Towards the end, I thought I was catching that guy in second. Yeah, second wind. Oh. Right, I'm going to ride on to 15, and I'll end the stream here. Thank you, everyone, for your donations. You can still do so. 3 weeks today, CCC begins. I'll do bits on YouTube, bits on Twitter, and we will take it from there. Thank you, everyone. Farewell, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.